Alright, what's up, y'all? It's LA. Um, Today is day 41, I think. I think today day 41 or 42, something like that. Anyway, boom. So it's been raining all week. I ain't really got too much progress going on, but that's okay. That's okay, cause I've been doing music all day. I've been trying to. Now y'all know. Well, you don't know because you ain't never recorded no music with me. But man, it's so hard for me to record music and I ain't got my Waukesha. If I ain't got my Waukesha, man, it's hard. You know what I'm talking about? It's hard to record at my Waukesha, man. Damn. Anyway, so I was trying to record out today. I got one song done, and I'm currently working on like 4 at a time. like if I get to one, like when I be recording music, right? Because I be recording by myself, just at the moment, I know in the future I will have a producer, yada yada. Manifested. Boom, I done said it. But as of right now, I've been recording them joints on my own. You hear me? So, like if I find myself like pushing, one track trying to get it right, just forcing it, I stop, I go to the next one. Because my music be a different vibe. So like, one I could have like this crunk music going on, and the next song be like real low key jazz, blues or something like that. Then the next song might be pop, you know what I mean? So it kind of, like if I'm forcing one vibe and it's like, it ain't working. So then I switch to something else, and it just kind of like, I get a whole different vibe, I get to relax a little bit, play around. Because some songs be a little serious, some songs be more fun, some songs, like this one song I was making earlier, it was full of rage, it was. But even then, I feel like I still ain't put my soul in it, you know what I'm talking about? Like I still ain't, you know what I'm saying? But man, that's just what I've been doing all day today. Just sitting here thinking, contemplating, woo through wham. But yeah, man, everything going copacetically, everything's still in motion. I got some more materials yesterday. So that's good. Today I had a mental breakdown, probably for about 10 minutes or so. Had my friend, my homeless friend that I be having over here, he was with me for earlier. But man, I just had to realize, like, I stand on principle. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes standing on principle, it make you prideful. You know what I mean? And that ain't really realistic. That ain't how life go. And even though I ain't never really been that person, it's like just been so, standing on principle like that. And even a couple morals I might be in from time to time. YOLO, you hear me? But, just with all this stupid, crazy, I ain't gonna call it stupid, but we'll call it madness that's going on. Man, it's crazy. Like, it's a weird moment in life because, like, I'm in isolation. Now, half of it, I'm really isolating myself, to be honest. But for me, I just have to produce on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't produce around certain people, because they're too busy trying to sabotage me. You know what I mean? But either way, this weird thing, if you ever watch the Jokes on You, I'm a part of a reality show that I did not ask to be on. It's kind of like a revenge thing for people in my life or just people in general. They wanted to make my life a joke because they think that because I'm such a happy-go-lucky person and I say silly shit all the time, that I'm actually a fucking joke, and also the fact that I'm inconsistent. But truth be told, it's allowed me to be in isolation. And one thing about me, I'm very productive when I'm in isolation. You know what I mean? I don't appreciate being in forced isolation, but I'm okay with it because, shit, if you want me to learn how to live without you, that's not a problem. You feel me? You just go away. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't trying to be mean, I'm just being for real because, bitch, who the fuck are you to decide over my life? You know what I'm talking about? However, like I said, I do like to be in isolation because I'm very productive when I'm in isolation. You know what I'm talking about? I get to zone out and do my thing, Plus, no offense, but I've always been way more productive by myself than I ever have with actual people. And I ain't trying to be mean, but I think about every time I invite somebody into my shit, they always fuck it up, they ruin it. You know what I'm saying? And this time around, like I said, with this whole thing, people wanted to deem me as a joke. And unfortunately, that came from my family and my friends. But at first, I was kind of upset about it. But then I realized, I was like, damn, maybe that's why it's always been so hard for me to be productive with them, because they've always considered me to be a joke. So with them considering me to be a joke, it's perfectly fine. This your opinion. I have my opinions on you as well. You feel me? But the best part about that is like, when people treat you like that, you have to remember, when people leave your life, they making room for better people to be there. And one thing I have learned from growing up, and not that I'm trying to talk shit about the hood or nothing, but a lot of people in the hood, they give you great advice, but a lot of people don't back this shit up. They have a lot of great opinions, a lot of great ideas, but they don't ever back this shit up. And then when you present them with the opportunity to back it up, they got 1,000 excuses why they can't get it done or don't want to do it. You know what I mean? And so what I learned from that at a young age was like, people can only do what they can. Like I say all the time, you do what you can, you can't do what you can't. If advice is all you got to give, then it's just all you got. And it's really worth $1 million. It's worth $1 billion advice. Like people like to tell me all the time, I don't want to take your advice. Bitch, but it's good advice. This $1 million, $1 billion advice I'm giving you, and you want to talk shit. And honestly, at first, like I said, I was mad about it, but it's like, your dumb ass didn't take it, but I bet you somebody else did. And I know they did. And they doing damn good with the advice. Meanwhile, you over here hating for no damn reason. So one thing I had to learn was like, you just gotta step back and let a person be what they gonna be. You feel me? Everybody can't be saved. You can't help everybody. Everybody don't wanna be helped. Because change is scary. Change is very scary. And if you deal with any man, especially a man from the South, it's like change is like kryptonite to them. You know what I'm saying? Change is really like kryptonite, to a lot of Southerners. And I'm not being mean, I'm just being for real. The South, we are very stubborn people. Stubborn as shit. And we don't change easily unless you have an open mind. And I was talking about this earlier today about, just the ideology of Southerners, And I honestly, it's a bittersweet thing, because one thing I love about the South is that I can go to New York, I can go to, all these different places, but when I come back home, it's still home, So that's like the beauty of it. It's still home. It's still country, it's still ghetto, same people still hanging around, so it's beautiful. But then it's also like, when you want to give back to the places you come from, you're going to face so many challenges, so much pushback. You know what I'm talking about? Because nobody wants to change. Well, I ain't going to say nobody. That's not true. That's not a true statement. But a lot of people don't want to change. They like it the way that it is, And it's a bittersweet thing, And it frustrates a lot of us that come from here and we've experienced other places. And then we want to come back and we want to be like, hey, it'd be so cool if we did this, or this would be something different, something, and it frustrates us a lot. But, simplicity is often beautiful. It's like a girl with that don't wear a lot of makeup. She can just wear mascara and eyeliner and some lipstick and she good to go. Simplicity is beauty. Less is more, But it is kind of frustrating from time to time. However, basically, long story short, things are moving along today, They are. Things are moving along today. But I'm moving along with my craft. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm doing today. I'm working on my music, I'm working on my art, and that's where I'm at today. Boom. But I'm finna leave you with this quote. A bitch is a bitch, a hoe is a hoe. And two things I know is one monkey don't stop no show. You hear me? Y'all have a good day.